Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Heist League 3.12. In this episode, I'm going to be going over the 3.13 Echoes of the Atlas passive tree. So, I want to make this very clear as like a why this is important to look at before the expansion, okay? Maybe we find one that is completely broken and we have to target it, and then because we target that region and that Atlas passive first, it's easiest, and the other ones, obviously the more maxed out your fully passive tree thing. Because okay, also I found out that there's 20 points here on each of these, and you can allocate up to 10. You can eventually get 10 passive points for these Atlas passive skill trees. So you can allocate quite a bit of every single one of them, half. What the hell is this? It's so powerful. Oh my god. Maybe there might be one though that stands out as something we would want early, especially. Alright, let's get into it. Haywork Hamlets area region. Plants harvested in areas give the rarest of two chosen crafting options. Nature's favor. That's cool. The Grove's Call. Areas have plus 5% chance to contain the Sacred Grove, which is the boss fight for Oshabi. 5% chance. Cool. Harvest plots in areas have a 100% increased chance to grow a tier 4 plant. 100% increased. So whatever the chance is of tier 4, it doubles it. That's really cool. Corrupting imprisoned monsters in areas cannot release them. Areas contain an essence. Cool. Essence is a higher tier. Rare monsters in area spawns additional beyond portal when slain. Unique bosses in area spawns 5 beyond portals when slain. Dude, you could literally start with beyond. Immortal Syndicate members in areas are 200% more likely to offer to bargain for items. Can you imagine saving up your master missions and then changing your Atlas passives later and then doing them and having just extra juice during your missions, and they're gonna feel even better than they used to feel? Oh my god, it's so good, dude. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, the June, the fucking temple, all that. It's gonna be so good. I'm just gonna save master missions. The Nico effect too. Delving is gonna be even. Wait! By affecting sulphite, they actually kind of just made endless delve. In the real game. Okay. Completing maps grants 10 intelligence for a random immortal syndicate safe house. Whoa. Doesn't matter on the tier of map either. It doesn't say like white, yellow, red, or yeah, weird. Rare beyond demons in areas have 35% chance to drop an additional basic currency item. But it's after the other beyond, it's locked behind it. Like this one, this cool June one is locked behind the other one, so you'll have to have 4 points in. And you're going syndicate early. Some people might, but for mapping, they probably would rather just do like foothills and shit for syndicate early. Anyways, turns end, because you won't have the syndicate missions in the beginning, league start, but you can have, yeah. Anyways, hordes in abyssal depths drop additional basic currency items. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. Abyssal depths in areas have plus 3 to monster level. They have 100% more magic monsters, 100% more rare monsters, 50% increase pack size. That's insane, dude. That's really cool. Areas have 1% chance to contain an abyss per 2% increased pack size. Abysses in areas have a 100% increased chance to lead to an abyssal depths. Double chance! Oh my god. In areas have a 100% increased chance to contain a lich. Whoa. Double lich as well. Wow. On top of the double abyssal depths, areas contain additional invasion bosses. Red beasts in areas have 15% chance to appear in pairs. Whoa. 15% more. Yellow beasts in areas have 30% chance to be replaced with red beasts. Whoa! 30% of yellows into red. Whoa! Invasion bosses in area drops 1 additional valuable item. Valuable item. That's not unique though. Interesting. Delirium in areas increase 50% faster with distance from the mirror. Whoa. Does that... Holy shit. So you don't have to run Tropical Island? Areas have 10%... Is that what that means? I'm not sure. Areas have 10% additional chance to contain a mirror of Delirium. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's off the bat in turn's end. That's the broken one. The Delirium fog in areas dissipates 25% slower. Delirium fog in areas lasts 10 additional seconds. So you pick Delirium, and then you make it... Do you want to juice it, or do you want to make it last longer? Probably the last longer, because we're bad in the beginning. And then juice it after that. Oh my god. This one, turns end, Delirium. Done. And then you can go target Abyss if you really wanted to, but you don't have to because we play trade. And we can target Beasts, though, as our secondary. We would probably do the 3 Delirium and then the 2 Einhar on this one. That one's so obvious. What was the first one? Probably... Dude, Harvest and Beyond looks really good, right? And then the June backup as the, like, secondary. You can do it later. That makes sense. It'll depend on how much Harvest we're actually getting and how much we're using it. And then the Beyond is like, yeah, it's kind of just good in general. Beyond's just good. So it's like Beyond, Harvest, and then you can target June when you want to. Cool, next one. Very simple. Lex Proxima. These are really cool. So I could actually break this down already now that we're getting the overall concept. So see how going through them then makes us more comfortable with all of them. So we have the breaches. We have... Sulphite and Harvest. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and some Possess. Some Tormented. Okay. So the Breach. This is the one we already saw. This is the one with the Breach and Breach Stones and Pure and all that. And then the Breach bosses. And I was wrong with how I was describing this the first time. So I'll go over it again, just more correct. It's saying... chance in the top, that's fine, but I said 100% more bosses. It was 100% increased chance, so it's a double chance of boss instead. Yeah. Doubling whatever chance it had. Yeah, so it's not completely broken. It's not a guaranteed boss every time like I was saying. Oops. Because that would have been broken. And then yeah, red tier maps, 500 additional sulphite on completion is really cool. Move speed with the sulphite, meh. Harvest in areas have doubled the bonuses to item quant and rarity. The Sacred Grove in areas contain an additional harvest. The Sacred Grove in areas has a 100% chance to contain 100% increased chance. This is another one where I thought it was 100% guaranteed, but it's double chance basically to contain the Heart of the Grove. And harvest in areas have 10% chance for the unchosen crop to not wilt. So you can keep crops. So in this one... Well, early, to be honest, very early. So this node, this is just making some breaches a little bit better. But if you went for this one, now the breach doesn't seem that great, right? You'd have to be getting breach a lot. So if you had breach on the map device and you could target breach over and over, maybe. But I actually think that maybe just the harvest is going to be the best for the early Lex Proxima, I think. You could just use Seance early. That seems really insane, too. 20 possessed monsters. Right? It's pretty good. And then, yeah, the Vault... Well, you could also target Sulphite. So there's Sulphite for completing maps. There's Sulphite. Move speed and damage, which the damage is useless for our minion build. And then the Sulphite and Chest have 10% chance to get double Sulphite. And it has 20% increased Sulphite. So 10% more and 20% increased. Insane. This one, what would I start? Dude, Seance looks really good. Otherwise, it's like the item, probably Bumper Crop, because I like Harvest. Because the start here is like a little bit of extra breach, and this one's boss splinters and a breach stone. It doesn't get juicy until this, and really if you're gonna do the breach, you want to go breach probably, and you want to put breach scarabs, and you're really investing, whereas harvest is just core. Yeah. Okay, I think it's a lot more powerful too. Even though the XP and the currency you can make off breaches early is pretty good, I don't know. Lexajoris. This one's, whoa. Delirium, Parandis, Metamorph, Incursion. Whoa. Wait. This says okay, I'll start from the beginning. Kadiro Parandis this is the first time I'm seeing some of these. So Kadiro Parandis offers the rarest of 5 chosen items. What? Kadiro Parandis offers cost 20% less Parandis coins. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Dude, I wonder how, wow, 1 of 5? The rarest of 5? Delirium encounters in areas have 100% more likely to spawn unique bosses. Delirium bosses in areas drop 100% increased simulacrum splinters. Delirium bosses in area have 100% increased chance to drop unique cluster jewels. Wow. Dude, that is boss farming Delirium. Dude, look at this Delirium one. I want to go on all this right now. So it says maps in areas have 10% chance to have layers of Delirium. What the fuck? Lexajoris and turns and oh my god, Delirium encounters in areas have 15% chance to generate 3 additional reward types. And you have the super boss targeting unique clusters and simulacrum splinters. Delirium. I mean, this Parandis areas contain an additional Parandis chest. Areas have 20% chance to contain Kadiro Parandis. Metamorphs in areas deal 50% more damage. What? Why would I want that? Metamorphs in areas have 100% more life. Why would I want that? 50% chance for rewards from Metamorph in areas to be doubled. I want that. God damn. Areas contain a rogue Metamorph. God damn. Look at this. That is juice. These are just good too. So the Delirium plus Metamorph, that's this one. Done. Easy. It's so obvious. Okay. Hey, this is why you guys watch me. I simplify it. Incursions in areas contain a Val Flesh Merchant. What the fuck is that, though? Ah, shit. What is that, though? Val Flesh. I have to know. What is a Flesh Merchant? I love how... Okay, no one knows. The old profession in the world, of course. GG will either tell us in a few days or leave it up to us to figure it out for ourselves. Oh. It'll be up to us to figure out. It's probably cool. And it's a guaranteed, so you just have to go unlock it by like getting the passage to it. So like just getting the boss unlocked. It's like that, but it'll be a Val Flesh Merchant. And then maybe it removes 1 room, so it increases the chances, because you already have like a tier 3 then basically. That would increase the chance of your other finding your tier 3 of double corruptions and stuff, if that is how it works. That'd be really cool. Alva missions in areas grant 100% increased favor. So favors the stuff you use to buy decorations, I'm pretty sure. Areas have 10% chance to grant an additional Alva mission on completion. So you could farm Alva missions just as you're going with this area and maps. And it's any tier actually. So you could just literally get 10% of your maps as Alva missions. It's pretty cool. Incursion architects in areas drop 1 additional rare incursion item. Cool. Time gained from killing is doubled for incursion in areas, so now it makes it so you could full clear temples easily on like every build, no matter what, with that being a thing. That's kind of cool, but I don't think most need it, because your build, if you're too slow for Alva, you're too slow for a few things then, which is kind of lame. It's like Legion, Alva, Delirium. Areas. Oh god, this one's crazy too. We have Legion, Beyond, Strongbox, and then the Temple. So this is the other one we've already seen, I think, but just as a new like take on it, what would we start with? Probably Legion or Beyond. Look at it, 3% Beyond or 10% guaranteed Legion, and you can increase the duration for a minion build to make it easier to clear Legion, for example. And they take, wow, that's crazy. Or this one, to guarantee a general, 100% more likely to include a general, not guaranteed. This is where I also messed up on this one too. Both generals and more timeless splinters. This one's actually 100% more. God damn. And this one requires 1 fewer portal to summon powerful Beyond demons, and then 100% increase merging radius for the portals. Then we have strong boxes, and we have the temple. So the temple stuff, killing resident architects in areas adds their upgrade tier to the surviving architects. So the point is, if you had, let's say, a tier 3, and you kill the other architect because you find a room that you need, but and normally you wouldn't switch because you're never gonna upgrade it to a tier 3 with only like 3 remaining. But with this, it'll automatically switch to tier 3 because the room you already had was a tier 3. Incursion monsters in areas are at least magic. Cool. Killing non-resident architects in areas have 50% chance to add an additional upgrade tier to the surviving architect's room. So that's really powerful. That's 50% more. Yep. Areas contain an extra strong box. Strong boxes in areas have 10% chance to be openable a second time. So 10% more strong boxes and an extra strong box. And you can make all the strong boxes rare. So this is, again, when you're already investing, kind of like the Breach. When you're investing Breach Scarabs, strong box, prophecies, then it's more worth it to do this. You can also do Sextants. But this mod's already a Sextant, so I'm not sure about that. That's really weird and interesting. Then we have this new Vastir. Haven't seen this one. What the hell? Whoa. We got Legion, we got Sulphite, Nico, we got Abyss, and we got Rogue Exiles. Okay. Start with the Sulphite. Sulphite and chests in areas are guarded by Sulphite hoarding monsters. What? More monsters. Completing Nico missions in areas grants 100% increased favor and 10% chance to get an additional Nico mission. So that's cool. Sulphite veins and chests in areas have 5% chance. Oh, the mission will be based on the tier of map you do. Right, because there's the different tiers. Someone's going to comment that because I figured it out way too late. They're not going to... Sulphite veins and chests... But I did figure it out. That's fine that you can do this for any map and it's going to give you a white mission. Oh yeah, so you have to do red. Anyways, sulphite veins in chested areas have 5% chance to also contain an equal amount of azurite. That's just weird. That's extra value, I guess. Abyss monsters in areas grant 50% increased XP and they spawn 100% more monsters. What the fuck? Abyss might be an XP farm now because it is a higher item level than the map you're doing too. Abyss troves in areas have 10% chance to drop a rare item with an abyssal socket +3 to level of abyssal troves in areas. Abyssal troves in areas have 200% increased item quantity. See, dude, this sounds pretty good. What the hell? The +3 item quant and XP and more monsters. Cool. Each legion and area contains an additional warhorde. Oh, but the actual one that you see first is Legion in areas contains 3 additional sergeants. Legion sergeants in areas always have rewards. Timeless splinters dropped by Legion monsters in areas have 1% chance to drop as timeless emblems instead. What the fuck? Areas contain an additional Rogue Exile for every 2 additional content types applied to areas. Wild Rogue Exiles in areas have 15% chance to have rewards. So this one, well, you could get free monsters with the Sulphite after you do the 10% chance to get more Nico missions. Or you could just start with this extra... Wait. Oh, this is a starting one again. You can just start with an additional Legion. Right? Wait, what's a Warhorde? Is Warhorde the chest? The big chest? Actually, it might be the big chest. Yeah, it's the large, big chest. Never mind. Okay, so it doesn't guarantee you a Legion. It's just if you get a Legion, it's going to be more juicy. And this one's 3 additional sergeants, and they have rewards. And you can go for things. So this one's weird. There's not like one that stands out that gives you, well, other than free monsters on the sulphite, but then you should just, I guess, get Legion. But this looks like when you're Legion farming with like scarabs, because it's once you have guaranteed Legion, it's better, where this is giving you Nico missions and monsters, and maybe even just the Abyss stuff is decent. But this seems more guaranteed early, so I think I might start with the sulphite stuff, even though... Well, maybe the Legion is just good. We'll find out, dude. Both are sick. Oh, shit! Oh, I didn't even think of this happening. I hadn't seen this one. So this is Valdo's Rest. It's got Blight. It's got Metamorph, Syndicate, Harbinger. What the fuck? This is so insane. Blight bosses in areas drop an additional anointed jewelry item. Blight encounters in areas contain up to 2 additional Blight bosses. Areas have 10% additional chance to contain a Blight encounter. Well, GG. Blight encounters in areas are more likely to contain multiple lanes. Lanes of Blight encounters in areas have 50% chance for an additional reward chest. Cool. Immortal Syndicate members executed in areas have 100% chance to gain an additional rank. What the fuck? Up to 1 Harbinger in areas joined by reinforcements. Areas containing an additional Harbinger. That's pretty good too. Because you could get the 10% Blight, or you could get the Harbingers for currency. And Harbinger, obviously Ancient Orbs and shit. You can assemble an additional Metamorph in areas after the first is dead. What the fuck? You do 2 Metamorphs of the parts that you collect? What? What? Doubling your Metamorph value? That's crazy. Defeat Immortal Syndicate members in areas. Grant 3 intelligence for the current encounter safe house if not interrogated. Okay. Areas have a 10% chance to contain a Metamorph. Wow, this one's stacked. This one's stacked. Fuck you. God damn it, GGG. What the fuck is this? Every time, man. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, that's fucked up. This one's stacked. This one's stacked. Metamorph bosses which drop an itemized sample drop an additional itemized sample. Metamorph fat meters in areas require 50% less power. That's shit. I'll explain why. I hate the itemized sample, and I don't care about getting the thing from the boss. Yeah, I want... where, like they said in the other one, I want a harder Metamorph, and then I want the Metamorph to have a chance to drop double. That sounds insane. Because I like the Metamorphs in the map. That whole lab and taking the parts, and that whole mechanic just feels terrible, and the loot feels fucking shit. And this doesn't change the loot. So having more of it's just going to tilt me more. I don't want it. So I probably would not do it, and I'd probably do Blight or the probably the Blight. We've experimented and experienced enough Harbinger for a lifetime with Mayhem and shit, so yeah, probably Blight. That looks insane, dude. Wow, you just get more Blight, dude. This really starts to look like SSFiable. Holy fuck, that's insane. Oh my god. Holy shit, more Blight, dude. It's so good. Oh, more Blight! More Blight! Woo! Lyra Arthane. Okay. What we got here? We got 3 more nodes of Blight. How much was this total? 5 nodes of Blight. I'm actually curious now if it's equal 5 nodes of everything. And it's just spread out across 8 different regions. And until you saw the big picture, it's hard to see and understand that that was going to be how it would, like, if you lay out all this and try to make a table out of it, like categorize them into their like different reward types or like leagues. Yeah. Blight chests in areas have 100% more chance to contain blighted maps. Holy shit. So does that mean instead of like every 5 blights, I can get them in like 2.5? Blighted maps found in areas are anointed. That's useless. Unless... Oh my god! Wait. Dude, the gold oil anoints for free. But then you can't re-anoint. If you re-anoint, if you change the anoint, it'll delete. So whatever the... Oh my god, they're geniuses. Because you'll have to run some weird oils now. You're actually going to want to run some in some cases when you get like a gold or 2 gold just for the meme. Everyone will be like, run it, don't change it, run it. And then you'll see like no, what's a bad one? Like Verdant, is Verdant the one that gives increased pack size? Like there's so many memey ones, but I guess there's a lot of good ones too. It's most of the time it's going to be pretty fucking good. That is so cool. Maps in areas have a 10% chance to contain an additional Blight encounter. Really? And then the other one, I'll go down here. Blight encounters in areas spawn 100% more non-unique monsters, and Blight monsters in areas spawn 100% faster. So, whoa. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's pretty crazy. 100% faster. Only in Lyra Arthane, though. Targeting Blight. That's really cool. Areas have 10% chance to contain a smuggler's cache. Oh yeah, Heist is in this. Wait. Heist only has 2 nodes. So it's not equal. Wait a minute. Wait, it's competition with Blight again. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, at least in the Metamorph, I'm okay with doing Blight over it, right? Or if I want the, like, quick, if I don't want to sit in AFK, or if I'm not ready for Blight yet, which I'm pretty sure I will be. At every point in the game, I'm going to be ready for Blight map. I'm not going to be ready for maybe the actual map, but the one in the map, I should be good for. So Metamorph, I won't need to do here, whereas here... Dude, contracts in mapping. Blueprints that drop in areas have a 10% chance to be fully revealed. Smugglers' caches in areas have a 100% increased chance to drop blueprints. Yeah, what the fuck? So yeah, this one you might start with the Smuggler's cache and you might go the blueprint and then get the Blight later. Because the Blight gets better, especially when you go higher tier. And if you really want to do Blight, you can just probably buy the Blight maps and you'll make money, to be honest. Whereas the contracts is pretty cool. And your heist setup, like this is the only heist in the entire thing. And this is kind of more important than Blight because of the progression you need early. Unless you don't want to do heist, then you skip this. Sure. I think that's a good way to look at this. Areas have 10% chance to contain breaches. You can start with that too. I don't like it, but you can. It's viable. They're viable. Beasts is pretty shit. Beasts in areas are more likely to be less common varieties. Ooh. Ooh, the rare beasts. Breaches in areas spawn 10 additional rare monsters. Breaches in areas open and close 100% faster. Alright. Einhar has a 100% increased cooldown recovery rate in areas. Oh yeah, Einhar deals 1,000% more damage to unique monsters in areas. Einhar remains in areas after his mission is complete. Einhar is your new carry. Who needs minion builds, forehead? Just go Einhar. Einhar missions in areas grant 100% increased favor, and there's a 10% chance for him to grant additional Einhar missions on completion of maps. That is all of them. Jesus. So, just to do a quick recap, very quick. It's too long of a video already. I like for this one, probably Harvest to start. Because if you remember, Harvest, if we target like item level 68 Harvest, we'll be able to use this on gear that's 78. If we have item level 73 maps and higher, we can craft 83 gear and higher. That sounds great. I want Harvest, yeah. I want rare stuff and 5% chance to contain the Sacred Grove, and yep, sounds pretty good to me. For the second one, it was Delirium. You could start with 10% Delirium Mirror and go with the Dissipate slower if you're struggling to clear, and to make it harder if you want to just get more loot. Yep. Secondary, I said that you would probably go Beast in this one. In this one, secondary, you're going Beyond, I think. Harvest Beyond. You can go Syndicate if you want to target June. Here we go, probably start with, was this Grove again? You could maybe do Seance. The Grove looks good. Breach is fine as well, but they're more like targeted. You could do the like you shouldn't probably do Sulphite. Yeah. I think that the Grove is higher priority, and maybe the Seance is pretty good. 20 possessed monsters is absolutely insane. They're already possessed. You don't have to go worry about the ghosts. And this is guaranteed, so I'd probably start with this and then add the Harvest, and then maybe the Breach later if I want to do some Breach. If I do Breach Scarabs, for example. That's my ideas for that. And then here we have, I think you go for the guaranteed Metamorph. And then you go for Delirium, like do the Metamorph thing, the double Metamorph, the double loot, 50%, and the guaranteed Rogue Metamorph, and then maybe do the Delirium, unless you can get Delirium consistently. I don't think this is enough without guaranteeing it all the time. Like in early, the free Metamorph is probably better value than affecting a mirror that doesn't come for a billion maps. Anyways, like I think you have a higher chance of Delirium later when you do higher tier maps. Hopefully that's true. Legion is my one here because 10% chance for Legion. This sounds really good. You can also add Beyond. You can go down the Beyond route, and then when you target the Temple later, you could add the Temple stuff for going Alva. That's my recommendations there. And here, this was based on you juicing Legion, so I would probably start with getting 10% additional Nico missions, just because it's free. And the other stuff is kind of when you have more. You could get additional Rogue Exiles, but I'm not sure what content types means, to be honest. Whereas guaranteed 10%, this is just, I'm doing guaranteed safe early options because you can respec these with probably with Orbs of Regret and like Sextants, or Orbs of Regret and Chisels is my guess, by doing some vendor recipe they haven't shown us yet. So we should be able to respec these, and I expect that going with a safe option that gives you free value on every single map you run seems like a really good option. Like this one is insane. The fact that you could get 10% chance for Metamorph, 10% Blight, or a guaranteed Harbinger. What is this? This is crazy, but I'm probably going to do the Blight. That's what I'm doing on this one, because they're all really good, and then I'm going to do more Blight. Yeah, more Blight lanes, and then 50% chance for an additional reward. Cool. And this one, I told you I'm probably going to do the Heist, because it's the only way to affect Heist out of the entire Atlas. So this stands out to me. This is stupid. I don't know. Well, no, it's not, but you know, I have to say that. 10% to get Smuggler's Caches, and then we'll do Blight after. Pog. That's really cool. That's all of them. I think this video is really good. So I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members. So thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys. And thank you to anyone who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, probably with the new passive skill tree, the POB update, and the patch notes. Pog. New build coming soon today. Feels good, man. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. Bye.